Good morning everyone. Just excuse the no makeup face. I've just got out of bed like half an hour ago. Today I thought I would do a what I eat in a day video. Most of you know I am following Weight Watchers at the moment, so yeah, I will, as I show you guys what I'm eating, I'll go through the points, and then at the end of the day I will show you like the little Weight Watchers app and how many points I've had for the day, and yeah, etc, etc. So for breakfast today I kind of had slim pickings because today I've got to go do my grocery shop, so I didn't really have many options to have for breakfast. So I've just measured out 40 grams of rolled oats, and I've just covered that with boiling water and added some cinnamon on top. Usually I would add some fruit to it, like strawberries or bananas or something, but I don't really have any. So yeah, that's just gonna have to do for today. So this comes in at 4 points. It's 4 points for 40 grams of oats. The cinnamon's free and the water's obviously free. The audio went a little bit funny here, so I'm just doing a voiceover. But what I was saying was I'm also having a cup of coffee for breakfast, and I'm just using this light milk. And what I like to do is get a measuring cup, and I just measure out a quarter cup of milk, and I know that a quarter cup is 1 point. So I just use half in the morning, and then I save the other half to have in like tea or coffee during the day, and that way I know that I've had 1 point in milk for the day. So this is my breakfast for the day, and it comes in at a total of 5 points. It is, I think, about 11:30, and I'm just having a little snack. I'm just having a mandarin today. I'm not like super hungry, so yeah, but I feel like something to nibble on, so mandarin is what it is going to be, and this is 0 points. It is lunchtime, and for lunch I'm making myself a wrap. So I'm just using this flatbread. I had a whole bunch of these in the freezer, so I just took it out about half an hour ago to defrost, and this is 5 points for the whole thing. And I'm just going to fill it up with some of this like shredded carrots and beetroot and some mixed lettuce leaves. I'm going to add a bit of Dijon, and all of these are 0 points. And then I'm also adding this turkey breast, which is 1 point, I believe. So yeah, this will be a total of 6 points for lunch. So I'll show you how it turns out once I've put it all together. I'm just making myself a coffee, and I just used the leftover milk that I measured out this morning. And I'm also having one of these vanilla flavored YoPro yogurts as a little snack. There's 15 grams of protein in this, so it's quite high in protein. And this is 2 points on Weight Watchers, so yeah, I'm having a total of 2 points for my afternoon snack for today. For dinner tonight, I am making chicken and leek pies. I haven't made them before, so I don't know how they're going to turn out, but I'm just following one of the Weight Watchers recipes. I'm also going to make some chips in my air fryer, so I've just cut up these, and then I'm going to let them soak for half an hour, and then I'll put them in the air, well, put olive oil and put them in the air fryer. And I think I'm going to use these are what I bought from Kmart today. They're like little mini individual pie tins, so I've just rinsed them, and yeah, we'll see how the pies turn out in these. The first thing I do is put the chicken breast in some water and just poach it for about 20 minutes. Then I chop up 1 leek, half a red onion and 2 garlic cloves, spray a pan with some olive oil spray, and then I just add the leek, onion and garlic to the pan, and you just want to cook them for about 5 to 7 minutes or until they're like nice and soft. Here I am adding about half a teaspoon of chicken stock powder to 1 cup of hot water and just giving it a little mix around. And then I added about 1.5 tablespoons of corn flour into the chicken stock and just give it a really good mix. Once the chicken is cooked, you just want to chop it into like tiny little bite-sized pieces, and then add it into the leek mixture. Then you want to add the chicken stock and corn flour mixture into that and just give it another good mix and let it thicken up. It should take about 2 minutes. I sprayed these little baking tins with olive oil spray and then put them on the puff pastry and cut around them. Then I filled them with the chicken and leek mixture and made sure to season them really well with salt and pepper. Then I put the puff pastry on top of the little tins, and I actually used a little bit of milk and just kind of glazed the top of the pastry with the milk. Then I put them in the oven and baked them for about 25 to 30 minutes. And here I was just checking if my chips were nearly done. This is how they turned out. So I haven't tried it yet, but it looks pretty good. But I worked it out. One of these pies is only 5 points. So if you had 2, you're looking at 10 points. But I think 1 would be enough actually, because originally I was going to have 2, but I think I'll just stick with the 1. I could add a bit of lettuce, like a bit of salad, but I can't be bothered. It took me nearly an hour to make these pies, so I just kind of want to eat now. But yeah, it looks good, so hopefully it tastes good, but I'll let you know.
That's a trio one.
The pies turned out pretty good. I think they might have needed a little bit more ingredients in them, like maybe some mushrooms or something. But yeah, they were okay, like not brilliant, but they were good. So I've just made a little like snack for Jay and I. So I've just measured out 19 grams of these wafer crackers and 20 grams of this French onion dip. So that's 2 points, and that is 2 points, so it's like a 4-point little TV snack. And I'm also having a glass of this lemon and lime sparkling water. And yeah, that is pretty much everything that I'm going to be eating for today. It is the next morning now. The battery in my camera died last night, so I couldn't finish filming what I wanted to film. But I thought I would go through the app with you now and just quickly show you how many points I had for the day. Yeah, I don't know, someone might find it interesting. So I get 24 points a day and then 42 weekly points. You can see here that I have 0 daily points remaining, and it tells you here that I've used 26 daily points. So I went 2 over my daily points, and that took it off my weeklies. So instead of having 42 weeklies, now I have 40 weeklies left. So for breakfast, if you can remember, I had the oats with, I made them with water, so the oats came to 4 points, and then I had a 1/4 cup of milk, which I made 2 coffees with, so that was 1 point. So altogether breakfast was 5 points. And then for lunch I had that wrap, so the wrap itself was 5 points, the mustard and salad leaves were 0, and oops, the turkey was 1 point, so my lunch was 6 points altogether. And then for snacks during the day, I had a mandarin, which is 0. I had that YoPro yogurt. It wasn't just like a natural yogurt, it had vanilla in it, so that does have points in it, so it was 2. And then after dinner, I had some French onion dip with some crackers, so that was 4 points. So I had a total of 6 points in snacks. And then for dinner, I added the chicken pie as a recipe, and the recipe came in at 6 points per serve. So I only ended up having one of the pies, so I just counted it as 6 points. And then I had about 140 grams of potatoes that I put in the air fryer, so that was 2 points for the potatoes, and I did do a little spray of olive oil on them, so I just put that as 1 point just to cover myself, even though it was probably wasn't quite 1 point, but I just like to be, you know, cover myself. So yeah, that is basically the breakdown of all the points that I had yesterday. And yeah, I showed you that before. So yesterday I had a total of 26 points. So that was my what I eat in a day while I'm following Weight Watchers. Obviously it changes every day, but yeah, it just gives you a little snippet. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and I will see you all again in my next video. Bye!